Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
And yes,
Unidentified
everyone,
X sword.
it is time. But
It's time
just
for
keep
what?
it in your pants for now,
Keep that
because we
sword
don't want to
sheath.
hint it too much.
Unidentified axe sword.
The route sword. Sort of.
Yeah, but what about the gem sword? You know? Hey, Neko. Hola.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, Neko,
they
Marrow,
added
Wise, Bloodwolf, Shiro.
everyone. Look.
Ah, a trio. And they've already seen Zero. Well,
Aww. Well, we're gonna join the Zero Club soon enough. I thought their plan was originally like right after Heaven's Feel, but we gotta go through Dean's Day night first.
how are we? I am good.
I'm good. I actually got the proper amount of sleep and food today, so
Impossible.
I know it's a rare occurrence. But it has been known to happen. The Dean movie.
Oh, I feel bad for him.
Aww. The Dean movie. Yeah, the only thing that made some of the scenes like kind of good was because I was just remembering the visual novel.
Yeah.
It was like, oh cool, this CG but with motion. Which is what they kind of went
you
for.
wait until we get to the ufotable stuff.
Again, it's probably really good with the visual novel as a backing.
Then you'll see, oh, this CG but with motion.
Ooh, Ro-Is. It just disappeared in the movie. And Archer was fine.
Oh no, I seem to have broken my spirit arm or something. Guess I
Well, I
have to
still have a real
surrender
one.
to you now, Lancer.
Also, I'm just gonna take Rin into spirit form.
Just take everything into spirit form.
I will, like, in that movie, I'm making the headcanon that Herc took that castle into spirit form.
Just for that movie.
Yep. It's like, why not take the whole castle? Everything can go into spirit form. Oh, we haven't seen these swords in a while.
It's been a while indeed.
F.
Rip. He got his ending in UBW.
He did. He got what he wanted. He had a fight with Saber. Into the night. Archer? He did, kinda. At least
In a way.
UBW Shiro is dead now. Like, the Shiro is so different he can't use Unlimited Blade Works. Because Unlimited Blade Works is made for fakers. I mean, the route's not over, he could live. Shiro could live.
Oh, yes. Also, literally.
I think he will. I mean, has he... You have a point. Has he ever lied to us in the past? He doesn't lie. Alright. Time to do the thing. Yep, he only lies to a mission. Alright, time to do the thing where I see the scene title. Oh, we're going to the shed. Okay. Record of the Great Holy Grail. So, we know basically everything at this point. We know Avenger. We know the origin of the Holy Grail. We know how it achieves immortality through Heaven's Feel. We know basically everything at this point. Now it's just time for things to play out. I'm so scared. Let's go.
Let's begin.
Okay. It's 10 o'clock. Tosaka said we'll prepare for battle and go to the Ryudo Temple before the date changes. Gem Sword. Well, I'm going to have you project the Gem Sword. But how do you feel? Can you project it while suppressing Archer's arm?
Oh.
I see. Yulia hasn't told her how I took the shroud off.
Well, yeah.
Oh, that's good to hear. Then the rest is up to Shiro and Yulia. Wait, the Azoth sword? That's what Rin has. It's what Shiro killed Kirei with last time.
Yep.
The Azoth sword, which is as close as we're going to get to the Gem Sword, Shiro's projection and Ilia's support. We may not be able to replicate it, but if all goes well, we should at least be able to reproduce half of its original ability. Yeah. No, there's something about that dagger. Tosaka hands me a dagger. He also saw it through Unlimited Blade Works. The dagger is a ritualistic equipment. It might be something she favors, as it looks well used. Not only that, even an amateur like me can feel how much magical energy is stored in this thing. Well, this is nothing compared to that shadow, but it's still 100 times more than my magical energy capacity.
This is amazing. You had something like this up your sleeve?
Of course it's amazing. I used all the jewels I had, which contained 10 years of magical energy. Tosaka sulks like she didn't want to use them. She seems generous, but maybe she's really stingy when it comes to money. Well, with that aside, she is.
But is that really okay, Tosaka? You don't have any left for yourself if you used everything you have, right? I know you're still not fully recovered. So can you still fight? Hey, Deep
Baby
Fried.
pride. Well, I can manage to move around, but I haven't healed to the point where I can use magic again.
Wait. Then...
The moon? The falling moon? What?
Oh, right!
Wait, is it the thing from... the thing you showed me?
No.
That's something different? Okay.
I guess I shouldn't have confirmed that, but,
Stop the moon. You don't need to worry. It's fine as long as you can project the gem sword. The sword has absurd powers said to even have stopped the falling moon. I don't get what she means, but Tosaka has great confidence. Well, if she's so sure of herself, I won't worry either. No, Shiro, ask her what that is. Oh, it has to do with type moon, doesn't it?
I can neither affirm nor deny that.
Let's start, Shiro. It'll take a long time to project that sword, even for you. We have to get started or the date'll change. The date. The last day. You're right. Then let's go back to your room. If you're not someplace where you can relax, our chances are lower. Tosaka heads back to the living room.
Oh, hold on. I'll do the projection in the shed.
Yeah.
And I want to be alone with Elia while I do it. So can you wait in your room?
Hey, Antimatter.
Hey, Antimatter.
Why? I have to be there in case something happens, right? There's no need. It's a bother if you're here. Shiro gets distracted easily, so he might fail if you fall and get his attention when it counts the most. No, Rin doesn't fall. Hey, that's rude, Elia. Tosaka complains with a sour look. She's not arguing back. Maybe because she can't deny the possibility that she'll screw up at a crucial moment. Poor Rin. Alright, then I'll wait outside the shed. Is that alright, Elia? There it is again. I guess it can't be helped. That's the biggest compromise we can make.
Hey, Fat Mac.
Hey, Fat Mac. The gem sword. Rin, don't come in until I tell you to if you want us to reproduce the gem sword. I'll call for you if something's about to happen, so please stay outside until then, no matter what. The Gem Sword.
たとえシロの悲鳴が上がっても中には入らないわよ。
You're being persistent. I said I understand. I won't come in even if I hear Shiro scream. Oh no. She's expecting him to scream. But it's only natural. It doesn't really matter. But I wish she'd picked a better example.
じゃあ行きましょうシロ。
Well, let's go, Shiro. Yulia goes into the shed. I decide to ask Tosaka something before I follow.
この剣もらっていいかな。
Osaka, can I have this sword?
もらうも何もそれを使って今から投影するんじゃない。
No, it won't.
宝石剣ができたらアゾット剣はなくなるわよ。
No, it won't. You going to be projecting using that? The Azoth sword will go away once the gem sword is projected.
そうだな。宝石の剣は遠坂のものだから、その代わりにこっちを譲ってくれないか。
Yeah, you can have the gem sword. So can I have this in return?
She doesn't get it.
ほら、失敗したらこの剣も壊れるかもしれない
And
し。
he doesn't
その時
quite
遠坂
get
が怒られ
that
る
she
と
doesn't get it.
集中できない。
Probably because of his arm.
Oh yeah.
See, this might break if I fail. I can't concentrate thinking how you might get angry if I break this.
He took the shroud.
はあ、まあいいけど、それでシロがリラックスできるならアゾット剣をあげるわ。
Jeez, fine. You can have the Azov sword if that'll help you relax.
じゃあ、ちょっくら
Go, Shiro.
Thanks. Then I'm going to do my best.
I shut the door. Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
I
I
saw
was
on
just
Twitter.
immediately like... Oh, I was laughing at the fact that you were moving the window around, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Why is there a shaky effect as the door is closing?
Oh yeah, Discord does that with Fate Stay Night.
Yup.
Ava was delayed once again. Yeah, I saw on Twitter.
Yeah.
I shut the door. I can't let Tosaka see this. I'm sure she won't stop me now, but she'll definitely feel responsible. If I'm to smooth this out, I have to tell her I used it after everything is over. And, get retroactive approval.
準備はいいシロ。ハーチャーの腕を解放したあなたなら、もう手順を説明することはないわよね。
Are you ready, Shiro? You've released Archer's arm already, so I don't need to explain the steps, right? I nod. Elia tells me to sit down, and I do so.
けどイリア、俺は自分で見たものか、アーチャーが作ったことのある武器しか投影できない。宝石剣とやらの情報は皆無だ。いくら宝石剣に真似た探検と元になる設計図があっても、宝石剣は複製できないぞ。
But, Elia, I can only project what I've seen or what Archer made. I have no information on the gem sword. I can't project it, even if we have a blueprint and a dagger that's just like it.
I'm having a feeling this has something to do with either the pendant or Saber Alter sword.
わかってるわ。シロにはまず私の中に入ってもらう。私だって見たことはないけど、私の中には宝石剣の記録があるわ。
I know. I'll first have you come inside my memory. I haven't seen it either, but the record of the gem sword is in me.
大聖杯を作り上げた時、
It's in the Holy Grail.
立ち会った。
Tosaka's great master was there when the Holy Grail was made.
他の魔導王が手にする剣もちゃんと見ていたはずだもの。
I'm sure the sword was there at that time. The great master.
Oh, Elia.
いいから目を閉じて。シローの体はそのままで、意識だけを別の場所に移すわ。前もやったでしょ。シローの目を私の中に移すから、そこで宝石剣を解析して。
It's the same spell as when he was a wall.
Funny how elements get introduced early on and then become more important later.
Isn't it? Except this time, Shira's going to see inside the Grail. Just close your eyes. I'll keep your body here and send your mind somewhere else. We did this before. I'll send your vision into my memory, so analyze the gem sword there.
シローが中に入ったら、私が左腕の拘束を外す。200年前の記録へ遡る圧力と左腕の侵食が同時に来るわ。気をしっかり持って、できるだけ早く投影を終わらせなさい。
Well, this definitely has some truth from Full Metal Alchemist vibes. I'll release your left arm once you're inside. You'll be hit by the pressure of 200 years and the invasion from your arm at the same time. Brace yourself, and try to finish the projection as fast as you can. Elia's voice is trembling. Her arms are as well.
宝石剣までは私が連れて行くから、シローは息を止めているだけでいい。雑念は捨てて、余計なものは見ないで。シローは私の中からかの
Selrich.
ゼルレッジを抜き取ってくるだけでいい。
I'll take you to the gem sword. So you just need to hold your breath, clear your mind, and don't look at anything unnecessary. You just need to draw out his Selrich. Selrich. Okay. That was fast. Space splits. It is because all my senses are within her memory. Or is it because my left arm is released? There's no pain. The cognition of pain doesn't matter now. I'm swallowed by my injury. I'm falling into a swirling maelstrom of pain. I don't know where I am. Hey, and you?
Hey.
I don't know who I am. I don't know what it means. It's a large circuit. Multi-layered crests are carved on a bare rock that's over 50 meters in radius. It's like a large observatory, rotating itself in the deserts of Arizona. The circuits cover the area in many layers. The geometric figures turn in place. Was that Elia's mom? A white girl stands in the center of the beautiful spider's nest. There's...
Oh, it's a
Her
white
name is
girl.
Justice.
We really are in America.
Justice Lisrich von Einsburn. She's the magus that devised the Holy Grail War! Oh, I remember that name now. Justice. Oh, that was so
where
long
do you remember
ago.
that name from?
I don't remember where it was from. I just remember hearing it. Justice. Where did I hear it? Where did I... This is like the... Oh yeah, Zokin said it. Old fuck that guy.
Justice's mimicry was already in her.
Justice's
That
mimicry!
old fucker.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense now. It all makes sense now.
God damn it, antimatter.
Antimatter, what?
But yes,
Oh my god.
you were wondering what more lore could be gained.
And now we know. This is what Elia
Let's find
was
out.
based off of Justice, a mimicry. A fake. A homunculus. The great Magus who is called the Winter Saint. A Magus accompanied by Makiri Zoken and Tosaka Nagato. The Great Holy Grail is activated. Justice becomes the key, reenacting the ancient sorcery. Enjoying suffering is more of a Kirei thing. Yes. The Holy Grail is just a Holy Grail without her. Her will is needed for heaven's seal.
Oof, deep fried.
No,
and because you
deep
can't hear me
fried.
right now.
The Wakaman.
Wakamove.
Her will is needed for heaven's feel.
Yes, these.
She's the key. So Elia really was the key.
Yeah, the name Nagato really did just come out of nowhere.
It did. It's the first Tosaka, I'm assuming. Like, obviously. And old that fucker was there at the beginning.
Old fuck that guy was.
And now he's gone forever. Thank you, Kirei. 200 years. It's too much for your internet.
But yes.
But yeah.
What's this next line mean?
The old man knows as well as Makiri and Hosaka do that the Holy Grail is a mere wish bringer. My vision narrows. The world expands. I concentrated on something needless. I did. So my body was ripped in half. He wasn't supposed to do that. The world is too big for this small body. I'll eventually see nothing. The process behind this 200-year-old ritual doesn't matter. There's only one thing I need to look at. I concentrate on the man standing in front of the Great Holy Grail. I concentrate on the dagger in his hand. The first Hosaka. That's the original. It does exist. A ritual dagger with a jeweled blade. The kaleidoscopic gleam sears through my eyes and into my brain.
The kaleidoscopic.
I understand the instant I see it. I understand that I can't comprehend it. Getting Ea vibes here. All I can imitate is its shape. I can't analyze its structure and project it. What kind of magical theory was it constructed with? The old man's dagger is still a mystery, even if I use Archer's arm and every last piece of knowledge in heroic spirit Emiya. He's known, but this is the first time he said it.
Yup.
And it's been so obvious that it's not even a surprise. It's alien technology.
Shiro always knew.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that old man who was, of course, brought up not being Tosaka or Mikiri.
Oh. Well then, the old man is embodying general knowledge from a far future, beyond the reach of modern man. I assumed it was Tosaka. What other old men do we know? Kirei's? One of Kirei's ancestors? Is it?
I can
Is it one
neither
of...
affirm nor deny that.
It's not Kirei. Kirei's not that old. He's a boomer
Do
at
you
the
know
most.
that?
Fine, I'll put it down. Hold on. Let me scroll back up. Sorry, I'm just too focused on fucking Justice. Yeah, Makiri Zoken and Tosaka Nakato.
She was a magus accompanied by Mikiri Zoken and Tosaka Nagato.
Yeah.
And even the old man was watching. Alongside them.
Mm-hmm. I'm repelled. Oh yeah, can you put the theories list down? Or the command?
Yep.
I can't be repelled. I can't reach it. Not reaching it is unforgivable. I reach out. I reach out. I reach out. My eyes are burned out. My brains are burned out. I extend my left arm for dozens of meters. Extend, extend, extend.
そこまでよ。戻りなさい、シロ。
Stop! Come back, Shiro! I hear Ilia's voice. But I'm not there yet. I don't even have my fingertips on it. I can't back out now. How can I back out after seeing that miracle? The ultimate one.
諦めなさい。
Reaching out. It's the best sword!
Hey, thank you for the
Hey.
follow. I don't know why the first 4 notes of Megalovania didn't play.
Yeah, Rick. But just...
Give up!
Yeah.
Do you want to disappear, Shiro? Oh, another sword. The Gem Sword. Get there.
Yeah.
Get there. Get there. Get there. Merlin. Oh, let me write down a few theories. One of them's a throwaway, which is that it's Merlin. It's totally not Merlin. There's no way.
Wow, instantly dismissing that one right out the gate, huh?
I mean, I know what makes it more likely to come true. Man was Kirei's ancestor. The old man was Kirei himself. Wow, we might actually make... Yeah, we might actually make it to 7 pages, guys.
Maybe.
I am. Oh, no, I didn't mean to open that. Shiro! Did I jump myself? Or was I pushed back by something? I'm flying and landing on my back. My left arm. Pain. My tongue. My fingers. The trembling won't... I'm sure I will. Stay! Oh, Shroud! A big knife stabs me from the side. It's so uncomfortable that I repel the one wielding it. And I realize I just punched Elia. Cheryl.
すまない、イリア。俺は。
I'm sorry, Elliot.
She pats dust off herself and gets up. Good, she's not hurt. I told you not to look at unnecessary things, you idiot! Jeez, I'll let you off the hook this time since it paid off, but I won't forgive you if you disobey me again. She points at my face as she scolds me. Wait. Feeling something hard in my left hand, I look down. Oh! It's a fake, but he did it. I managed to project it. It's projected, but it doesn't seem like the one I saw. First of all, I don't feel any magical energy in this thing. Tosaka's Azoth sword is many times better than this, and this blade won't cut paper. Yeah, this is kind of Archer's song.
It is.
Shiro's.
Oh, right, okay.
Oh my. Yep, I have a lot to complain about, but thanks for your hard work, Shiro. Your projection was perfect. You showed me a flawless blade works.
I don't know. Is this any good? It looks pretty crappy.
That Metal Gear voice acting is so good. He's
God,
dead.
these fucking voice actors are the fucking best. I mean, just like I feel like we stop every like other episode to just
gush
on
over
it, but
yeah.
like it's deserved.
I could just non-stop gush over Fate for like 12 hours, and we've done that before. Like, that could be the 24-hour stream. Hey, Worm.
Yeah. Hey.
That's fine as is. The sword is an extraordinary demonic sword that can only be used by Schweinorg's lineage. Oh, we had to turn off voice acting for the prologue again, but that was the only time we did. Because they were so slow. I guess it's fate. Well, I guess it's fate. Sakura is receiving the projection of the third, and Rin's going to try to use the second.
Protection.
The second sorcerer? The old man was the second sorcerer. We know that much. The second sorcerer. Courser? The second courser. The second child. Wow, that just interrupted me in the middle of a voice line. It wouldn't even end up as a mere investigation if the association was here. Every department would be running to put them on trial. Elia laughs.
この探検そんなにすごいものなのか。
Wow. So this figure is that amazing?
ええ、正しく言うのなら多重次元屈折現象、宝石剣キシュアゼルレッチシュバインオーグ。
Yeah, well, to be more accurate, it's a multidimensional phenomenon. Gem Sword Selrich Schweinorg. Selrich.
ゼルレッチと呼ばれる
Ah, so it was Zelrich's.
遠坂に残された家宝ってところ。
It's called the Gem Sword
Well.
Selrich, and it's the old Magus's favorite sword and Tosaka's heirloom.
と言っても遠坂に継承されたのは設計図だけで宝石剣そのものじゃないわ。
But the sword wasn't passed down the Tosaka line, just the blueprint.
それはね、遠坂の魔術師がもっと長い時間をかけてたどり着かなくちゃいけない。
Oh, it's the one they're trying to match. It's an assignment. It's an assignment from the sorcerer that the Tosaka Magi must pursue for a long, long time.
魔法使いからの宿題って遠坂の言ってた大衆って
Mr.
魔法
Tosaka.
使いなのか。
Assignment from a sorcerer? Wait, the Great Master Tosaka was talking about as a sorcerer?
そうよ。けどゼルレッチは魔法使い
It is Zelrich.
属性に関わる変人だから石は他にもいるでしょうね。
Oh, it was so obvious. I just forgot to pull the name from the beginning. Yeah, but Zelrich is an oddball among the sorcerers in that he still associates himself with this world. So I'm sure he has other apprentices.
ゼルレッチ本人はこの世界にはいないようだ
It
けど
was Zelrich.
ジンが自分の手で宝石剣を作れるようになったらひょっこりやってくるかもしれない。
I don't think
This
Zelrich is in this
Zelrich.
world, but he might show up once Rin's capable of making the gem sword by herself.
Keisha,
Yeah,
Zelrich, Swine.
That's what that's
Gem
what threw me
Sword,
off. Like,
Keisha.
it's just naming it after himself.
Look, all of the best swords are named after themselves, or after the people that made them. That's just fact.
I'm sure Zelrich just lives in the
Isn't it-
kingdom of Zelrich on Zelrich Street.
Hang on, go up a couple of things, because I know the translation might be a little bit different, but...
Hmm?
Up... there. No?
Where?
Yes. One up.
Schweinorg.
Extraordinary Demonic Sword.
Oh, I missed that line.
Devil Sword Zelrich.
Oh, you were going to make a Devil May Cry one. Or a joke.
Anyway.
We
Dab.
did finish 3
We
today,
can go
so...
on now.
Did you just dab?
I did, of course.
Well, you don't always actually dab when
And
you say
yeah,
dab,
did-
so...
Did you read that last line?
Yeah, he might show up in this world. Once Corinne's capable of making the gem sword by herself. Implying that
she
he
doesn't think he's
can.
in this world.
What, can he just walk
But he might
between
show up.
planes?
Like some sort of planeswalker.
I don't know anything about Magic
Huh?
the Gathering, except a few things, because we tried to play it once. He likes to travel. He's not in this world, but might appear all of a sudden? Isn't he just a wanderer that likes to travel? Whoa. I let my guard down. I get dizzy. I clench my right fist, feel the pendant digging into my torn flesh, and keep my consciousness. I steady my breathing so Elia doesn't notice. My limbs. I can still feel my limbs. Good. I thought I'd lose something if I used projection, but I'm not missing anything yet. My head's still working. The biggest proof is that I can check on my condition. I should be able to use one more projection. No, I have to use it. I have to save Sakura in a way different from Tosaka. Archer's arm will make it pop.
ってわけ。要するにね、回復の魔法。
Why? Why is it blanking
Make
it out?
us
No.
なのよ。それでついたあだ名が。とか、宝石王とか、カレイドスコープとか。
Also, Rin just knows. So, means, in short, the sorcery parallel worlds. So his nickname, Kaleidoscope.
遠坂。
Tosaka?
Is she taller in the visual novel? Sound. I can't understand her. It's not that I can't hear her. She's just speaking in a language I don't understand. She's talking in a strange language and holding something dangerous in her left hand. He's really not alright. Tosaka's holding a sword I've never seen before. Never seen before? That can't be. Projected, I think, that sword just now. And my left hand is empty, so it must mean I handed it to Tosaka.
シロさっきから
Shiro, from
さすがにの投影は
was the projection.
He's definitely having
He's having a time.
one right there.
Having what? You cut out.
He is definitely having one right there.
Oh, I see. Memories. I get a chill.
Oh, yeah. So you heaven now.
I wasn't sure if it was RTX voice or not.
No.
I get a chill. My memory's vague.
We
I
are
can't
all
really-
Shiro now.
Everyone is Shiro now. I can't recall anything. My understanding and the details don't match up. RTX voice is Archer. I clench my right hand. My eyes finally focus in exchange for dripping blood.
遠坂。
Ah. Tosaka.
I get up. My limbs are light compared to my disconnected head. They're so light that I think they might be empty inside.
遠坂じゃないわよ。私とイリアは試し撃ちをしてくるから、シロは少しでも体を休めて。ってどうしたのよその手。
I can just see Shiro decaying faster and faster. It's not Tosaka. Yulia and I will go test it out, so you should rest. Wait, what's with your hand? Tosaka grabs me. Her speed is surprisingly slow, but...
なんでシロ
Oh,
が困ってんの
close Saka. Why do you have this? My mind isn't working, and she has a hold of my hand before I know it. Tosaka's looking at the pendant in my palm with astonishment. I don't know why she's surprised. Archer. But I have this because...
シロ、どうしてあなたがこれを持っているの？それに、こんなになるまで握りしめてるなんて正気？
Because Archer had his, and gave his to her. Shiro, why do you have this? And are you crazy holding it this tight?
どうしてって、お守 り代わりに持ってるだけだ。これは確か
Why? I just have it as a charm. This is...
Something I picked up. Why did I pick it up? It's something I shouldn't forget, but I can't remember. But the stranger in my left arm knows it better, what it is better than I do. That's such a good line. Such a good line.
Yep.
Archer's arm is more complete than Shiro at this point.
It's something important. I have to have it on me until the end.
Words that are not mine come out of my mouth.
Shiro, そのペンダントなら私も持ってる。
Shiro, I also have that pendant.
Hmm?
Yep, UBW. Tosaka takes out a pendant from her pocket. It's certainly the same. It's a simple design for a jewel user like Tosaka, but I think something simple like this brings out her beauty.
Wow. They're the same.
I nod back.
違うわ。私のは空っぽだけど、シローのは少しだけ残ってる。取るに足りない量だけど、それでも使われたからには意味があるんだわ。
No, mine's empty. There's still a bit left in yours. It's not significant, but I'm sure there's a meaning behind the usage of it.
それ持っていて。何かの役に立つかもしれないから。
Keep it. It might come in handy. It will definitely come in handy. Tosaka puts her pendant away and walks off with Elia.
Hey, Tosaka, where are you going?
私はイリアに話があるのよ。1時間だけ休憩をあげるから部屋でおとなしくしてなさい。
I need to talk to Elia. I'll let you rest for an hour, so stay in your room.
それと、その右手、今すぐ手当てしないと本気で怒るわよ。
I'll get seriously mad if you don't treat your right hand or treat your hand right away. Tosaka's bad temper borders on outright hostility. She takes Elia, who follows her without a word.
Oh, well, I guess I'm saved.
The status and weapons screen is updated.
Indeed.
Let's check weapons first, because I know what's going to be in there. Where is it? Is it alphabetical?
It's just
alphabetical.
Azoth's sword.
Oh, it's still just Azoth's sword. Oh, Gem Sword isn't in here. Ah. But weapon screen is also updated. Wait. Or
You
status.
mean status.
But also, let me read this again. Magical equipment that Rin treasures. Back when we last read this, we said Reen. This object is not a weapon. It only makes sense that this would be effective on Kide. Favored by the men who established the foundations of present-day alchemy. The second sorcerer. Alright. Where do we get an update on status? Oh, Herc?
No.
Where's our wise up? Ah, there we go! They made it official. Emiya. Oh. Anything new from UBW? No.
Nope.
Yep. Even through here, it's less. So much less than in UBW. A blacksmith hero who can use a reality marble without penalty to forge numerous weapons. Oh no, UBW spoilers!
Oh god!
Also, cry count up. We're definitely getting to 70, I think. Ah, my eyes are closed. Okay. I was wondering if we were gonna go the whole route without it being stated outright. No, we were at 63.
Wait,
Yeah,
what just got updated?
Oh, the cry counter.
Okay, I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second because I was checking some things.
Checking things ahead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, is the sensor going to be necessary today?
I can neither affirm nor deny that.
Or you're going to have to affirm it a bit before?
I will tell you the exact screen before it has to be brought up.
Oh, wow, that short notice, okay. I have to find out what happened to me before I start moving around. I'm still conscious. I can figure out the situation if I don't let my guard down.
So, why am I here?
I think about why I'm here in the shed. Sakura's warning. Sakura warned us to run, and Tosaka said she'd fight. Then, that's right. We have to go beneath the Ryudo Temple. We do.
So, why am I lying in the shed when we have to go to Ryudo Temple?
I'm on the ground. I realized that I'm inside the shed. My right hand is hurting.
He forgot he was in the shed between this text block and the last.
Yep, he's literally falling apart right now. He's not only not recording events, he's just straight up losing them.
Damn. Pull yourself together, idiot.
It's really sad seeing him fall apart like this. Get up and check how my limbs are doing. Don't lose spirit. I'm certainly losing something at hopeless speed. That's a good line. But it's not fatal. At the very least, I should be able to fight normally until the day dawns. You look terrible. You don't recognize me, Shiro? Huh? I quickly turn around. In the back of the shed, shrouded in darkness, just like the moon's reach, there stands a servant in black. It's the snake.
Ryder.
She's back. She's back.
It's Snake. And it's Snek. Snek has returned.
Best Snek.
When we've decided to go fight Sakura.
Oh no. No, Metal Gear is dead.
It really is since Kojima left Konami.
I don't know anything about Metal Gear except Solid Snake is in there, and I made a joke about there being a Liquid Snake, and well,
I should have kept my mouth shut. I only said, "Oh, there actually is," but anyway.
oh well.
That's future. That's future details.
Yes, I was watching you.
私の使命はエミヤ四郎の守護ですが、私の主はさくらです。あなたがさくら
Oh,
に
poor
危害を加
writer.
えようとする以上、あなたを守ること
She's literally in the worst situation. She can't do anything. My mission is to protect you, but Sakura is my master. So as long as she is the one you are trying to harm, I can offer you no assistance.
ですから、先の森ではあなたに手を貸さなかった。バーサーカーに追われたのは、あなたたちの自業自得ですから。
This is why I did not help you in the forest. It was your own fault to be attacked by Berserker. Ryder explains lightly. She speaks without emotion. It seems she was waiting for me to be alone,
そうか。じゃあ、ここに現れたのは。
because Rin is trying to kill Sakura. Or
I
feels
see.
she has to.
Then you came here to.
あなたを殺すためですね。あなたたちはさくらの敵です。なら、このままさくらの元になど行かせるわけにはいかない。
But she can't kill Shiro. To kill you. To kill you. You and your allies are Sakura's enemies. Thus, I cannot let you meet her. Ryder's holding a nail-like dagger. I feel hostility creeping up my spine. Ryder's serious.
Say.
Oh no.
I started doing that because I thought that you would have done it sooner, but yeah.
Oh, I knew. This is the final. Show us.
It's definitely going to be the last choice.
Totally. Well. I kind of want to just be honest and see what happens. Alright.
Well.
I have to use Archer's arm. I can't match Ryder. We're fighting. Oh my god, we're fighting Ryder? Oh no. Is this Sparksliner high, guys?
I can neither affirm nor deny that.
I can't afford to use any more projection. But it's better to take chances if she's going to kill me.
Trace. On.
I activate my magic circuit, not daring to take my eyes off her. I won't make any weapons until the last second. I'll project something and counter her the instant she attacks me. He is a sword. He lived his whole life as a sword. Projection. I cannot use you to your full potential, but an excellent swordsman would be able to use you as a noble phantasm. Ryder's hostility dissipates. Ryder steps back and relaxes, as if she's read my mind.
Ryder?
見逃してあげます。私ではあなたを使え
I
ない。
cannot use you. I will let you go. I cannot use you.
本当に皮肉な運命ですね、シロ。セイバーが健在であったのなら、彼女こそがあなた
She's
の
not
パート
here,
ナーだ
though.
った。
How ironic fate can be. If Saber was here, she would have been your partner. Ryder's presence disappears. Maybe she left the grounds after leaving the shed. I don't feel her hostility anymore, and I don't think she's coming back. Did she let me go? If my suspicion is correct, she might help us if the opportunity arises. So the diplomatic option was to fight. The clock strikes midnight. It's 12 o'clock. The promised time. I wrap the Azoth sword with cloth and tuck it in under my arm. It's my only weapon. The only other thing I'm taking is the pendant.
シロ、リンが呼んでるわ。外で待ってるから、準備ができ次第来なさいって。
Shiro, Rin's calling for you. She's waiting outside, so she wants to meet up there as soon as you're ready. Ilia's going to stay here. It's partly because Zokin's after her, but I'm also having her stay here because she's my hope.
そうか。トサが先に外で待っているのか。
I see. So she's out there, huh?
ええ、早く来いって顔してたから、急がないとまた小言よ。
Yeah. She looked like she wanted you to come quickly, so she'll probably scold you if you don't hurry. I nod and get up. There's no pain in my left arm now. It's just that my human functionality is eroding. I can't tell what I'm doing if I stand still.
それじゃあ行ってくる。イリアも気をつけてな。
I'm going. Be careful, Ilya.
いってらっしゃい、シロ。ヨガ
Of course, what did you expect?
さくらとリンと3人で帰ってきてね。
See you, Shiro. Please come home with Sakura and Rin before the day breaks. I wave goodbye to her and leave. These steps. These steps hold so much emotion for me right now. It's always where we end up at the end of every route.
Yup.
The end is near. Guys, we're almost done Heaven's Feel. The air is rumbling. Hey, antimatter. We're at the steps. Pressure that crushes the spirit of anyone who comes here. I will cry all the time. Heaven's Feels. Wind must be blowing far above me. If I strain my ears, I can hear it howling. Wind. I know this atmosphere. It's the reenactment of the event 10 years ago. The air is thick with curses. Even people who are not magi should feel the ominous air in this place.
この感じ。お山の中腹、竜道寺に桜がいるのか。
This feeling. Sakura at the Ryudo Temple.
Yeah, this is technically the third summoning, summoning of Angramanyu.
いいえ、そっちに用はないわ。上で作られてる場は表向きのただ聖杯を欲しがるマスター用のもんよ。
No, we have no business at the Ryudo Temple. The gate above is the ostensible gate for the masters that want the Holy Grail.
聖杯戦争の大元に行こうって言うんなら、上じゃなくて下に行かないとね。
Ah, we're not taking these stairs, are we? If we want the Great Holy Grail, we have to go down instead of up. The forest's dark. We climb the mountain using the moonlight that filters through the clouds. We push our way through the tree branches. Wow, they had a sound effect for that. Yep, we just had to go down instead of up. It's kind of like how this visual novel has like a whole, like, Fate Stay Night is like the iceberg model where there's UVW and Fate at the top, and then there's Heaven's Feel underneath. With everything. Kojiro.
Yup.
Poor Kojiro. There's not even an animal
Ascend
trail in
with
this
sound. Ascend with sound indeed. Let's go.
Let us go. There's not even an animal trail in this place. So we even have to climb down rock walls.
イリアの話じゃこの辺りなんだけど、シロ、入り口らしきもの。
If Kojiro's alive here, I swear. He got eaten by True Assassin, but... It should be around here, according to Elia. Do you see anything like an entrance, Shiro?
らしきものってなんだよ。
Entrance.
You mean like?
It's not really a final boss. It's not that simple. There's a final objective. Like a crack in a rock we can slip through, or a suspicious-looking shrine. It's an entrance, so I don't think it'd just be a pit.
うちゃ言うな。星が出てるからって夜の森で周りが見通せるかって。
Don't be ridiculous. The stars are out, but I can't see anything in a forest at night.
Oh, I can. Oh, Shiro. We must be behind the temple because I see many dead trees. There's no sign of human influence. There's nothing here but dead trees and a small stream.
Small stream?
Hold on. That means the water's coming from somewhere.
ちょっと待ってくれ。よく見てみる。
Stop. Wait a second. I'll take a better look.
I wonder if there's any connection.
In the big picture, it's a small stream, but 20 people is still, like, you know, above average for us.
Oh, it's funny. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Small streams. Hold on. So... I wonder if there's any connection between this place and where Kide kept the children. Like some sort of tunnel. Following the sound of the water, I figure out which direction to search. The stream isn't coming from the mountaintop, but from a rocky outcropping. I can't see all that well in the darkness, but the rocks are large. The formation looks like a natural gate, and the water's coming from behind them.
洞窟
Ah, the Heavens
行
Feel
き止まりに見え
movies.
るけど、あれって
It looks like a cave. It might be a dead end, but
何それらしいの見つかったの？
What? Did you find something?
確かめてみよう。トサカ、こっち。傾斜がきついから気をつけてくれ。
yeah. Let's go check. It's this way, Tosaka. Watch your footing.
We pick our way down to the stream. It's more like a spring flower out from the rocks. Spring
Flowing.
slow. The stones are piled atop one another where it starts. There's a crack big enough for one person to fit through. It's like a snow hut made from rocks. You can see that a huge boulder is blocking the entrance, so nobody would even try to go in.
横穴になってるな。けど、行き止まりだ。水も
There's a
岩から
boulder.
染み出てるみたいだし。
It's a small cave, but it's a dead end. The water seems to be coming from the rocks.
いいえ。ここで当たるよ、シロ。奥の岩に触ってみなさい。
It's an
簡単に
illusion.
すり抜けるから。
No, this is the place, Shiro. Try touching the rock in the back. Your hand will go right through.
Huh?
I try placing my hand on the rock.
Oh,
It's literally just an illusion. I don't feel the rock, and my hand goes through the space instead.
驚いた。これ、目くらましの一種か。
wow. Is this some kind of illusion?
結界の一種でしょうね。先行くわよ。
It's a kind of boundary field. Let's go. Tosaka goes into the darkness without turning back. Dissolution. Once we go into the enemy's lair, there's no backing out. The finale must be one hell of a finale if this is the, if we're, like, starting at Ryoto Temple.
Oh god, the whole finale.
This feels like the finale here. We are descending into hell. This is like a metaphor for my descent into fate hell.
Yup.
Don't worry, guys, I'll be here forever. I take the deep breath and follow after her. The sound of scraping on a hard surface. I progress down the wet rocks using my hands. The ground slopes deeply downward. That's how we're crawling. The weight of the darkness is stifling. Unless I keep my back to the ground as I move, I might fall into the endless dark. I lay flat on my back as I slowly descend. It's dark, and I can't tell how far down this path goes. Tightening now. My breathing echoes in my ears.
シロ、今のうちに聞いておく。
God. Shiro, I'm going to ask you now. Then, Tosaka, the one leading the way, suddenly speaks up.
いいけど、なんだ。
What?
宝石剣、なんで作ってくれたの？
Gem Sword, why did you make it for me? She sounds blunt, as if she's just asking to kill time while we're descending.
なんでって。
Ever-present feeling's gonna kick in.
Why ask?
だから、私はさくらを殺すって言ってるのよ。
I told you I'm planning to kill Sakura.
そんな私に武器を預けていいのかってこと。
Can you really give me a weapon, knowing that? I nod in agreement. Well, Tosaka certainly has a
よ
point.
くない。よくないけど、遠坂がいないと桜は助けられない。桜を助けたいんなら、一人より二人の方が確実だろ。
I'm not okay with that. But I can't save Sakura without you. It's better to have 2 people instead of 1.
Yep, wise. These are my favorite kinds of
それに、
moments.
剣を投影するのは約束だった。
And projecting the sword was a promise.
俺は遠坂との約束を果たせなかった。だから、もう一つの約束だけはきちんと守りたかったんだ。
And I couldn't keep one of my promises with you. So I wanted to keep the other.
It happened a long time ago. I asked for Tosaka's help after I lost Saber. Tosaka responded to my call for help, and I made a promise with her. To let her win. I promised to make her the victor. I can't keep that promise anymore. So I have to keep the other promise with her. For the girl I used to admire. For Tosaka Rin, who believed in someone who had nothing at the time.
そう。律儀ね、あなた。
I see. You're pretty faithful.
なあ、遠坂ほどじゃないけどな。
Yeah. But not as much as you.
Silence returns to the darkness. The conversation ends. We continue our descent without looking at each other. A long path that seems to lead to hell. The path spirals downward, and just as I'm thinking we're over 100 meters underground, the dark cave changes completely, accepting us. The path that could only accommodate one person widens up and leads on. There's no need for light. The cave is illuminated by a dim green glow, probably from some kind of luminous moss. The path is saturated with life force. It feels too lively. An air of birth, with vigor and joy of life. An immense amount of odd, and mana so strong that it's almost visible. This makes me want to vomit. The warmth of the life should be dazzling, but instead it's something rotten, making me want to look away. Cry count up, I forgot. I have no words to say to her. This is a land of death. Talking to each other to soften the tension would only cost us our lives.
行くわよ。ここからは自分の命を優先して。
Oh.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's a
It's
good
true.
point, is that odd being in the air is kind of disturbing, and that made me realize that the odd in the air is red, and that's what the red in the shadow is.
It's odd.
It's people's
It's
life
odd.
force.
It is odd. The odd is odd. Yeah, good catch, antimatter. It's literally life force. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That's the life. That's
Yup.
all the life force that the shadow drained from people in Gilgamesh. Either that or it implied that this cave is somehow alive. Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
odd is internal.
From now on, look out for your own safety first. Oh yeah, Fate Stay Night is something that needs a reread for sure. Tosaka heads down the path to the source of the black air. I see something red on the ground. It's a trace of blood. The blood is leading to the back. Kirei. Did someone come here before us? Oh, it's Kirei. Oh my god, how did he get here? How did he get here?
Ah,
It is. I guess I should write that down. If we want to get to 7 pages. It is in the cave.
Shiro,
I'm also seeing parallels to UBW here. When Kirei left a trail of blood going out of the church. Shiro?
すまない。すぐ行く。
sorry. I'll be right there.
Kirei's picture. I mean, he had the heart of a servant. I shake off that train of thought and head on. I can't be worrying about others. That is the least Shiro line. My consciousness fades away if I let my guard down. I'll disappear if I worry about needless things. I tighten my grip on the pendant. Letting the pain clear my head, I step into the green darkness. Okay. A warm wind hits my cheek. At its end, the path opens up into a cavern. It's about as big as a school ground. Jeez, that's massive. It's too dark to make out the ceiling, but it must be about 10 meters up. I don't detect any signs of life. An unforgettable underground space that looks like the moonscape that I read about a long time ago. Moon. And there. Saber. Walter.
There she
Weighted
is.
saber. Filled with absolute hostility. Angry saber. She's the only one here. I don't see Sakura, Zokin, or Assassin. The only one blocking the way here is the girl who has turned black.
Saber.
There's no reply. Of course. Saber's duty is to eliminate any intruders. She's the gatekeeper and the executioner. Saber's the strongest servant Sakura has, so she can fight us by herself. She did. Yeah, I was just about to say, like, in UBW she fought the gatekeeper, and now she is the gatekeeper.
Beat the gatekeeper, become the gatekeeper.
It doesn't look like we can talk her into letting us through. Tosako lowers her stance and reaches for the gem sword she's hiding behind her back. She must intend to fight her head on. I don't know what kind of ability this sword has, but she's going to fight Saber. But that's not a good idea. We still have a countermeasure. Since we know Saber's powers. We can't use our only secret weapon when Zokin and Assassin are still waiting for us. Well, one of them is still waiting for you guys.
父さん待て。 セイバーは
Wait, Tosaka, sabers?
リン、私にはあなたと争う理由はない。
Rin.
くれぐれも間違いで私に剣を向けないように。
You
あな
want
た
to
をここで
believe.
殺してしまっては
I
桜の
want
命
to
令に背
believe.
いてしまう。
You need to post that on the public Discord sometime.
Oh yeah, so there's actual explanation for why we're just throwing around X-Files bullshit. Anyway.
Rin, I have no reason to fight you. Please do not attack me. I will go against Sakura's orders if I kill you here. Speaking in the same quiet tones as before, Saber stops Tosaka in her tracks. We comprehend what she means right away.
どういうつもり？あなたはここの門番よね、セイバー。
What are you doing? You're keeping watch here, right?
はい。相手が何者であれ、ここを通る者は消去する。
Yes. I am to eliminate anyone that passes by here.
それが桜の命令です。ですが、
That is Sakura's order, but
私は例外。さくらの方から会いたがってるってわけ？
I'm an exception. Sakura wants to see me, huh? Saber nods.
そう。本気なんだ、さくら。
I see. She must be serious. She mutters. Sakura wants to finish what she started, I guess. After taking a deep breath, Tosaka walks over to Saber.
大阪
Tosaka.
悪いわね。そういうわけだから先に行かせてもらうわ。
Sorry. I guess that's how it is. So I'm going ahead. No. It's
No?
gonna die. Right before she disappears.
シロ、あんたがどうなるかは知らないけど、私は信頼してるんだから、ちゃんと期待に応えてよね。
I can always cry. I'll cry whenever I want to cry. Shira, I don't know what'll happen to you, but I believe in you. So you better live up to my expectations. He does, but he's gonna make it out. I know he's gonna make it out. I believe that's a Shiro, huh?
Oh, yes, sorry. Huh?
I can't understand if you complain to me without telling me what I should be doing.
だから、蹴りがついた後に来られて文句言われるのも迷惑だってこと。その、さくらを助けたいって言うなら、あんまり遅くならないようにね。
I'm saying it'll just be a pain for you if you come complaining after everything's over. Make sure you're not late if you want to save Sakura. Aww. Tosaka disappears, her hair fluttering behind her. Soon to the end. Thanks, Tosaka. That gave me strength. In short, she told me to come help her while she keeps Sakura at bay.
それは不可能です。あなたはここで死ぬのですから、シロ。
That is impossible. You will die here, Shiro. Her hostility expands. Tosaka's left, leaving me alone. So she doesn't have to hold back anymore, huh?
なんだ。手を出すのはここから先に進む
She's
やつだけ
super
じゃないのか
intimidating for
セイバー
sure.
俺はまだ
She's so
一歩も
cool.
前に出てはいないんだが。
Oh? Isn't your job to kill anyone that goes on from here? But I haven't even taken a step forward.
それは時間の問題だ。この局面であなたが立ち去れるはずがない。
Yup,
He is using Archer's tone.
he's getting smarmy.
It's because Archer's arm is more complete than Shiro is right now. That's all he has to pull from. It just hurts seeing Shiro deteriorate like this. It's only a matter of time. He would never simply turn and leave. Saber's right. Retreat isn't an option. I have to keep going forward, even if she's in my way.
そうだな。俺のことはよく知ってるよな。
That's right. You sure know me well.
Insult her.
セイバーの忠告も聞かず、いつも迷惑かけてたんだ。俺がバカなんだってこと、まだ覚えてたわけだ。
I was always troubling you because I wouldn't listen. I guess you still remember I'm stupid.
She angry. I move my dry tongue. I don't feel alive at all. I couldn't even hit Saber once when we sparred in the dojo, and she wasn't even using 1/10 of her powers. There's no way I can beat her. My neck will be cut the instant I cross blades with her. So I have to find an opening. If there's no opening, I'll make one. I have to get her attention, even if it means talking with her or appealing to compassion. The start of the battle isn't when the blades first meet. I have to use everything I can to find a way to beat her.
おしゃべりが過ぎますね、シロ。1秒でも早く私に殺されたいのですか？
You talk too much, Shiro. Do you crave death so badly?
そうだな、セイバー。けど、その割には律儀に剣を収めてくれてるじゃないか。ここで俺を殺すっていうのに、そっちからは仕掛けてこないのか。
That's scary, Saber. But you have your sword sheathed. You're saying you'll kill me, but you still haven't tried to attack.
それが決まりですから。あなたが前に踏み出すまでは猶予を与えます。
That is the rule. I shall spare you until you step forward.
ですが、それも時期終わる。あなたはさくらの元に行くしかない。私が動くまでもなく、あなたの方が耐えられずに仕掛けてくる。
But that will not last. You need to go to Sakura. I do not need to move, as you will come to me once you lose your patience. She's so angry. I failed already. Saber has no openings for me to exploit. She's content to stand still and wait for me to act.
くそ、真っ向勝負しかないってことか。
Damn. I guess I have to fight you head on.
I breathe out the air in my lungs. There's only one possible way out of this. Archer's arm. I have to use projection to defeat Saber, just like when I fought Berserker. But I already know I can't beat her in that way. My mind is cut limbs, project the senses from the heartwind or headwind.
Trace on.
I create the weapon. The swords that have the least burden on me out of all the weapons. Yep, Kancho and Bakuya.
You mentioned we hadn't seen him in a while.
I know! Why does this always happen?
Yeah, I thought it was really, really good timing for you to do that, and it made sense.
The symbol that Archer wielded for all his life. Twin steel blades. I mean, I figured they'd show up soon. It's only natural. Yin Sword Bakuya. Yang Sword Kancho. They don't have any special abilities, but they're strong swords. They won't shatter from 1 or 2 blows, even against Saber.
アーチャーの剣。私の剣を真似ないのですか、シロ。
She's
Archer's-
jealous.
Why his swords? Why not mine? Archer's swords. You chose not to imitate my own, Shiro? Yeah, regular Saber did get pretty jealous at times. Without an effort, and gather together the shards of my consciousness. What did Saber say? Did she ask me why I won't project her sword? That is a UVW Saber line, I think.
It is.
I can't
It
waste my
is
energy
indeed.
like this. She's still in there somewhere. It takes too long to project such a powerful noble phantasm, and I can't handle that holy blade in any case. I should be able to imitate it if my enemy's not moving, but I won't have time to use the sword's true name against her.
いや、私には
Excalibur.
関係のない話だった。関わりがあるのは、あなたが武装したという点のみ。
No, that does not concern me. The only thing that matters is that you armed yourself.
それが取るに足らぬ武装だろうと。剣を手にした以上、敵対行為とみなします。
Insignificant as though that may be, I will regard it as a hostile action. Saber's body wavers. She holds the black holy sword. Oh my god.
その体では、あと数分も持たないでしょう。
She's really scary. Come. A body such as yours will only last a few minutes. She offers my dying body a quiet invitation. I take a step forward. My first move, predicting Saber's counterattack. How to avoid it. I throw everything away and kick the ground. I swing the Yin Sword Bakuya. In a heartbeat, I close the 10 meters between us, concentrate everything I have in my left arm, and swing down with all my might. My attack's parried. Oh shit, this song. Wait a second. This sounds different. Ignoring it, I swing the Yang Sword Kancho. But it does no good. Saber wards off my attack harmlessly, and her sword lunges to pierce my throat. Which one of us is surprised? I don't care. What kind of miracle is it that's executing the attacks Emiyashiro cannot execute, and blocking the attacks Emiyashiro cannot block? I don't care. What's the flashing light? The force that renews itself every second. Archer. Don't really care about it. It's an overdrive that leads to death, as well as a calm sleep. My body moves like a superhuman. My blades move like lightning. My mind reads 10 steps ahead, ensuring 5 more seconds of survival for each attack I parry. He's keeping up. He's keeping up. I can only manage to defend. The only attack allowed for me was the first. The rest of the time is spent fending off her attacks.
Mind's eye true.
Yup. He inherited it from Archer. From the arm, and from the swords. I've already blocked 30 attacks that could have killed me. Time stops. My body can't keep up with my mind. My limbs can't keep up with the exaggerated, extracted experience. Oh my god, it's literally... This is why I chose Kancho and Bakuya. I didn't only project the weapon. Yup. I reproduce Archer's battle experience along with the swords. It's not perfect, but my abilities are now close to his. He's getting Archer's abilities and experience from the arm and the swords now. This is why I can manage. My vision wavers with each blow I deflect, but I can bear it. My mind and flesh are scraping off, and my existence is fading. My body screams with each attack, and I'm beginning to see my death. A mere 30 steps ahead. There's no fear. All I have is... the joy of being able to keep up with her. I can fight. I'm fighting her. I don't care if this is borrowed knowledge and borrowed techniques. I'm exchanging blows with Saber. There might be a chance of victory. Saber won't use her holy sword. Maybe because it'll break the ceiling if she uses it. Or maybe it's some other reason. Either way, Saber's fighting me off using only her sword technique. If that's the case, I can still manage. There should be an opening since Saber isn't using her holy sword. I move faster. I shift into high gear and step on the gas. The shroud on my arm is irritating. I hate myself for only being able to project one more time. Extract it. Deeper, wider, closer to the limit. I can keep fighting Saber if I can extract it. My body jumps back. Saber's attack pushed me away, so I jump back to regroup. I try to catch my breath. Every muscle in me is on fire. It feels like the heart inside me is coming out of my pores. With Kancho and Bakuya in hand, I stare at Saber. I jumped 10 meters back. Even Saber will need to take 2 more steps to close this distance. With this buffer between us, I can relax. I get my breath back in no time. I look down at my body for a second. I don't care. So long as they don't kill me, I don't mind these swords. It's a problem that my movement's precision is going down. But I fortunately don't feel any pain. I can block 5 more attacks from Saber. I can't tell what'll happen after that. So I have to find an opening within the next 5 seconds and strike with everything I've got.
不可能だ。その方法では私を倒すどころか、傷一つつけられない。
Impossible. You cannot harm me like that, let alone defeat me. But Saber quickly shoots down that idea.
どうして俺はお前と戦えてる。
Why? I'm keeping up with you.
Can you keep up with me?
その体でよく吠える。いえ、その体だからこそ無謀な策を強行する。いかに血が出ず、いかに中身が剣になろうと、あなたの肉体は限界だ。このまま打ち合えば、次はその体ごと粉砕する。
How can you say that, knowing your condition? No, you are charging ahead with this reckless plan because of your state. Your body is at its limit, even though you do not bleed and your flesh is turning into swords. I shall obliterate you with this next exchange of attacks. I know. I've already known that. But I have no other option. I can only project one more time. So I have to defeat Saber with the swords I have right now.
やってみなくちゃわからない。次はもっと強く打ち込む。あと5回のうち、一度でもお前を上回れば、それで。
I won't know until I try. I'm going to attack with more power next time. If I overpower you even once in the next 5...
シロ、余力を残してどうするのです。
There's the why are you holding back? Shiro, why are you conserving your energy? Why are you? It is a Sasaki parallel. Her words contain a deeper meaning. It contains so much feeling that it clears up my broken and crazy mind. What good is keeping energy in reserve? That's right. I'll die if I can't beat Saber. But I still have one more trump card. I'm saving the last projection to save Sakura. But that'll be meaningless if I can't make it to where Sakura is.
それは
That's...
It means giving up my only shot at saving Sakura in order to beat Saber. I can't do that. It won't do any good to die here, but there's no point if I can't use projection once I get to Sakura.
シロ、あなたを下した後、私はさくらの元に戻る。
Shiro, I will return to Sakura after I defeat you.
わかりますか？リンは私とさくらを相手にしなければならなくなる。
Do you understand? Rin will have to face Sakura and me together. That's impossible. Tosaka won't be able to fight the two of them at the same time. But conversely, if Sakura's alone, Tosaka will...
そういうことです。私さえいなければ、彼女は
Yes. She will save Sakura if I am not there. There is a meaning. Saber has to stay here because I didn't run away. Sakura is facing Tosaka without her greatest protection. But that's only for a moment. Sakura can call her servant back at any time. Sakura would call for Saber if Tosaka corners her. Once that happens, Tosaka will lose. Then what I need to do is keep Saber from going to her master.
Saber. You.
シロ、あなたにとって私はその程度の存在ですか？
Shira, is that all I am to you? My heart stops. No, my heart already stopped a few seconds ago. My body's breaking down. Already, my fate has been determined ever since I took off the shroud in the Einsburn forest. The body without sensation and the mind without a self aren't afraid of death. I don't even know what fear is anymore. But I've clung to life to save Sakura. If my wish can be granted, it doesn't matter how it happens.
なんだ。ここで死んだら何にもならない。なんてことはなかったんだな。
She's just an obstacle now.
So it's not like dying here won't accomplish anything.
I'm determined now. Tosaka will have to face Zoken, Sakura, and Saber if I don't take down Saber here. There is a meaning if I can decrease her opponents. Even if I can't save Sakura, Tosaka will do it if I give her the chance.
Trace. On.
The final projection. I close my eyes and use projection for the third time. But these twin swords are the only weapons I'm going to read. I still haven't comprehended their full capabilities. True nature? What? Do they like turn into a bow or something?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
I should write that down. Turn into a bow.
A fucking
A true
ranged weapon.
archer. I will never stop. I'm going to pull out Archer's tactics and Pancho and Bakuya's true nature. What? The instant I connect myself to Archie's arm, the remaining 40% of my mind is reduced to 20. There's 4. I forget names. I forget the names of a lot of things. My name included.
And if it was one guy with 6 swords?
Go further. Find it.
Oh,
Find
shit.
it. Find it. It has to be there. He's nameless. Yep. The method I couldn't come up with. The stance that will guarantee a kill should exist. He favored these swords. Then there's no way he hasn't come up with an ultimate attack to get him through the countless battles. The ultimate attack. 10% left. Leaving myself behind, I draw from the well of experience. 2 curves. Yin and Yang are attracted to one another. Consecutive projection. Keep the basic training. Meaning. Divine skill, flawless and firm. Strength moves mountains. Blade cuts water. Life approaches the imperial villa. Two great men shared life. It's the poem.
It's the
The
poem.
poem.
It's
Oh?
the poem.
Picture? Can I...
You can, yes.
Ah. The super move. Two great men
Of
shared
course.
life.
Of course Archer came up with a super move. That's where his mind goes.
He did it! He came up with the super move. A move to surpass Saber. Wait, hold on. The super move was... I think that was the readable file.
What? Oh, was it?
From the Fate route. Yeah, when we were looking through past saves, there was one that was readable.
Oh my god, it was, wasn't it?
It was!
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, that's some foreshadowing right there. I think it was. It was the super move.
Alright then. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I reach it. I reach Archer's fatal attack. The true meaning behind Kancho and Bakuya. What I'm about to do is my limit. My last 3 attacks. My enemy readies herself, able to feel my determination. I am shaking right now. Who is that? All the names are blown from my mind, but this enemy is called... I don't have time to be thinking. I have to move while I still can. They were connected, of course he'd remember.
Divine skill. Flawless and firm.
To surpass my enemy in this exchange of blows. God, the music. What is this?
New track.
What song is this?
He throws them.
What's it called?
You haven't read it.
I charge as much magical energy as I can muster, and I throw them from both sides. He throws them? He uses them as a ranged weapon! Because he's an archer! Targeting the enemy's neck. The 2 blades draw an arc, so they intersect right on the enemy. Oh my god. A ranged cross slash. The blades draw a beautiful cross. No hero can come out unscathed after being trapped between steel-penetrating noble phantasms. What is this song? It's so good! But... the enemy blocks them like nothing. She easily redirects Kancho and Bakuya that attacked from both sides at the same time. She escaped the attack. The twin swords are supposed to come back to me, even if they're deflected, but she redirected them behind her. I'm unarmed now. The enemy closes in on her unarmed opponent. They come back, don't they? I charge. Freeze out?
Freeze. Out.
Freeze out? The same weapon? The twin swords block her attack. The projection was all completed. Using the image I've prepared, I create Kancho and Bakuya anew. Useless.
その防具では私には届かない。
That noble phantasm cannot match me. She unleashes her fatal attack. But right before that,
Strength moves mountains.
a surprise attack comes from unexpected directions. What? What? She uses her cognition-like instincts and avoids Kancho that flew from behind her. Oh my god, they do come back to him! Taking advantage of the perfect opening, I strike using Bakuya. A fucking boomerang did it! And she blocks it with her sword. She's a monster. She blocks both the surprise attack from the back and my attack containing full force. She destroys Bakuya that I attacked with. If she isn't a monster, what is? But
Blade cuts water.
this fucking song. If I weren't fighting a monster, I wouldn't need this arrangement.
もう一つ。
Another one? Bakuya attacks from behind her again. I don't even need to say that it's the one that was thrown and deflected. Kancho and Bakuya are twin blades. They attract one another like magnets. So, Bakuya automatically returns to me as long as I have Kancho. Yin and yang.
Yup.
Oh my god. The swords complete each other. The enemy avoids the surprise attack with godlike reflexes. And I smash Kancho into her unguarded chest. There had to have been something more to these swords. She even blocks my final attack. It really is fitting for an archer, isn't it? Time freezes. We take an instant to assess each other's condition. My attack has ended. 2 pairs of Kancho and Bakuya. She blocked the simultaneous attack from the 4 blades. With all my weapons destroyed, I can't do anything more. Oh my god. There's 4 of them! She can project more than 2. The enemy is at her limit. She destroys my weapon at the cost of leaving herself open. So there's nothing more. This battle is ended with a stalemate. We're both defenseless, and in a second, we'll be back where we started. But I still have more. The enemy's expression freezes. My last 10% disappears. Like,
Life approaches the Imperial Villa.
this fuck. I can feel the adrenaline making my hands shake. Is it possible to die from too much hype?
Yes, actually.
I pass my limit. I create another pair of swords in my empty hands. Shiro.
Saber! We embrace heaven together.
Heaven. He remembered her name. In the end, I slash her defenseless body from both sides. Fat Mac, we're in sync there. Embrace heaven together. I remembered it. I say her name in my final moments. But it's a shame. I can't tell if that's something to regret or be proud of. Anyway, I defeated my enemy. That attack was perfect. Then I should rest now. My heart's still beating. I should be able to stand back up after I wake. So for now, I'll sleep a bit. Huh? What?
Saber!
The twin swords are swung from both sides. She saw them coming, but couldn't do anything to defend herself. Her body cannot catch up to her, though. Her thought.
To her thought.
Having blocked 2 surprise attacks from the enemy, her limbs are occupied for just the briefest of moments. She falls on her back. This attack's fatal. This is the first song we heard.
Yup. It was a thrust like lightning.
Is this a dead end? Is the sparks liner high? Concho and Bakuya splattered her organs out and crushed her spine. She groans in pain. An impact with the force of an explosion. She has fatal wounds, but she's still alive because she's a servant. And to add, she has natural healing powers. She has strong regenerative abilities, coupled with an almost infinite source of magical energy. One has to crush her head or heart if one wants to kill her. She'll heal within 10 minutes if she's left alone. But, conversely, she cannot do anything for 10 minutes and has to accept any finishing blows.
Fate route line.
You've grown strong, Shiro. She calls out to the boy, laying on the ground. His wound is fatal too, but he should be able to move. It should be easy for him to stand up and stab her heart. There's the line. There it is.
That fate route line.
No, that is wrong. You were strong from the start. She talks to herself between ragged breaths. The match is decided. Accepting her impending death, she calls out. Please end this battle. My body will regenerate if you do not hurry. There's no reply. Shiro? She turns her head. She looks at the boy lying right next to her. That's it. He drew the last 10%. He's gone. He's gone. Shiro's gone.
There's no one there.
There's no one there. The boy's heart is beating, and he's still breathing. His eyes are open, staring up at the ceiling. But that's all there is. His mind was destroyed the instant he used projection for the third time. The one whose limits held her back. And the one who went past his limits. The result is the one lying beside her.
では私の勝ちですねシロ
His body lives, but his mind is gone. God. And that means this is Sparksliner's high. This is Sparksliner High. It's a dead end. Then I have won, Shiro. There's no emotion in her voice. She's used to it. She's seen many enemies risk their lives and die meaninglessly. That's what it means to be strong. A hero is someone who cuts down his foes using everything he has.
あと7分それまでに桜を解放できますかリン
7 more minutes. Can you release Sakura by then, Rin? She looks up at the dark heavens. There are no tears to be shed. That's not true. Heroic spirit of the sword quietly waits for the battle's end. A tremor rumbles in the distance. She doesn't care which way the scales have tipped. Her heart contains only the slightest trace of pity. Tosaka Rin and Mato Sakura. No matter which one survived, the one who would bless them is no longer in this world. Oh my god, it is!
It's not a bad end. It's not a dead end.
It's Sparksliner High!
Which means that that song
That was Mighty Wind!
was Mighty Wind.
Oh my god. Is this the only end that's not a good end, bad end, or dead end?
Or official end.
Thank you, guys. It's the scene and the fact that we actually made it through Sparksliner High.
We actually made it through Sparksliner High.
It's a shit. It's an end where Shiro dies. This is the first time he died like this. It's so good. I hope this gets an animated adaptation at some point.
Wait,
It
was Mind of
absolutely
Steel also
deserves
just a
it.
regular end? Yeah, I thought so. It's a bad end.
Yeah, it was a bad end. Because Rin killed Sakura there. And Shiro became
Yeah.
like Kiritsugu.
But this is an ending that could potentially lead to a happy world afterwards.
Especially since Soken and Gilgamesh are dead and Rin could have taken care of Sakura in the shadow.
Indeed.
Alright, count 66. If I count the break between cries, then it'd be 67, actually. Oh my god.
You might want to
Imagine
only
missing
count that
this.
one as like half of one, maybe a tiny bit more than half of one. Maybe just like 0.6.
So 66.6. I see what you're going for.
Yeah, that's what I was going for. It was a joke. Obviously,
Well, we're
just
keeping it.
count it as 67. Okay.
I'll keep it until we increase it next. And then I'll round up. It's so good. Sparksliner High is so good. Was that your favorite scene? After the
I'm gonna have
answer?
to ruminate myself on. Oh, if you're asking why's, then no, that's
Oh no,
question
yours.
marks. Mine, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit and ruminate on the whole visual novel after it because I've, for the first time now, read all of this after having read Heaven's Feel.
You read this separately, right?
Yeah, I just went and read some scenes on
Oh.
ahead because I'm like, I've read the summary. I'll just read the big moments because that's what I did for most of the whole visual novel. When I thought I'm not going to be able to get this visual novel.
Like, yeah, the answer is still number one for me at this point, but Sparksliner High is probably number two. But I have a lot of thinking to do.
Yeah.
And a reread, probably.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Or two. God. I was told it was a
Full-length
cool
crane
fight
wings.
scene.
And
I
wasn't
wasn't
it?
It was, but I wasn't expecting to cry like this. I wasn't expecting it to be so sad, but it's Heaven's Feel. Of course it's gonna be sad. Also, you guys have been messing with me with Ryder Sparks from the beginning. From the Fate route. You're like, look at the scene name, it's Sparks.
Where Shiro fought a servant.
You're like, look
And
at the scene name,
Sparks
it's
was
Sparks.
where Ryder was there. Sparksliner High is where Ryder is just fucked off.
Yup. We needed to bring Ryder with us. Oh, Wise, you took us to Sparksliner High, didn't you? Oh, everyone here today was here for Sparksliner High. Oh, and this is why the finale is later. You guys have been talking about this.
Oh, if you didn't think this has been carefully planned out, you'd be almost correct.
Almost correct. Yeah, I saw you guys freaking out when I didn't choose the option. It was like, is this Sparksliner High? No, it can't be. We always have to do the true end first.
Yeah, because we don't intentionally go for any not real endings before the end of the route.
Mind of Steel.
Ugh.
And it said end at the center of the screen, too.
Yup.
You do. You guys have a whole spoiler chat for that, which I will read through, like, when I'm done Hollow Ataraxia. Does it have HA spoilers in it?
Probably. It's so long now.
Oh, the spoiler chat?
Yup.
I imagine it's the biggest Fate chat on the server.
Definitively.
I can't wait to just click on it. Oh, it's so good. Oh yeah, Discord link.
Yeah, yes we do.
Oh, nice, Wise.
Hey.
We're currently undergoing a rebranding of it, but there are Fate channels there for Fate stuff.
Yep. And yeah, let's get this Tiger Dojo.
Are you ready? Are you ready? That's a good soundboard button.
Whew.
It's Taiga and Elia time.
You ready for Tiger Dojo theme and yelling?
これも一つの終わり。よく戦ったな、若者。ポロリ。
Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is one end. You fought well.
The feels persist into the Taiga Dojo.
They persist ceaselessly.
あれ師匠、いつもみたいに軟弱者って怒らないすか？
Huh? Aren't you going to get mad like always and call him a wimp?
この結末もある意味大往生だからね。
This end is peaceful in a way.
言うなれば、ヘブンズフィールにおけるセイバーちゃんエンドっていうか。
There it is.
It's like Saber-chan's end in Heaven's Feel.
まあ確かに第一でセイバーから一本取ってるし、シロにとっては本望なのかな？
Oh, well, Shiro did win against Saber in a one-on-one fight, so I guess he's satisfied. Shiro.
Yup.
Is it Tiger Jojo making me cry?
それでも稽古はいつも通り行うのだ。
It is. It is.
But we'll carry out this dojo like always.
まずこのエンドを迎えた原因は何かな？弟子1号。
So, why did we reach this end, pupil number 1?
簡単っす。セイバーと一対一になってしまったことだと思います。おっす。
It's simple. I think it's because you fought Saber one-on-one. Oh,
その通り。最終決戦に向かうときは切り札を用意してから行けと毎回言っているのになぜベストを尽くさないのか。
huh?
That's right! I tell you every time to prepare a trump card when going into the final battle, so why don't you do your best?
Oh, Sakura tree, not Sakura. Okay.
じゃあ師匠、今回の切り札って何なんすか？
Master, then what's the trump card this time?
友よ。
An ally!
友よ。なんか美味しそうな響きです師匠。
Elia. Anale.
But-
That sounds really funny, Master.
Yeah, no, back there
Ugh.
is a little drawing of the top of Sakura's head.
Oh, shit, it is.
Because in UBW it was... I didn't read that yet. In UBW it was Rin, and in Fate it was Saber.
Oh.
Stop with the jokes! To be frank, you need a partner.
この状況において一人だけ仲間になってくれそうなサーバントがいるはずである。
Even in this situation, there should be one servant who might cooperate with you.
なんとか彼女を説得して最終決戦に臨むべ
Rider.
し。
Convince her somehow before you go into your final battle.
はーい、わかりました。けど師匠、あいつすぐ逃げちゃうんですけど。
Okay. But Master, she quickly runs away.
以前の彼女との問答を思い出しなさい。答えは一つ。彼女が望む答えを口にすれ
So
ば
I was
その
right.
場で仲間になってくれるわ。
Recall the conversation you had with her before. There's only one answer. She'll become your ally if you give her the answer she wants.
That's what I was
今回
saying.
の道場はこれでおしまい。
Well, this dojo is over.
That's why it confused me.
Yup, because you
When you
almost
guys
made the
told me
correct
not to.
choice. The long battle is about to reach the grand finale.
Fate, stay night.
It does get meta, doesn't it?
Please, check out the grand finale of Fate Stay Night with your own eyes.
She said the title.
またいつかどこかのタイガー道場で会いましょう。
She said the fucking title.
Bye! Let's meet again in some other Taiga dojo. Oh my god.
Alright.
That was... It was Sparkslinger. Oh, I need to check out the name of that choice.
Liner High.
Confrontation with Ryder. It is the last Cho Ias. Oh, we got some CGs,
So
didn't
let's...
we? Hmm?
Did...
I think we did. Oh, do we want to progress a little more?
Yeah, we probably want to progress a little more and set up for the ending.
Okay.
Mo Ikai. I don't know that I've seen
I haven't
that.
heard it, so I haven't heard of it, so I probably have not seen it. Alright,
Yeah, but let's...
so I'll make my correct choice. Ryder's serious. Although I can't imagine anything matching up to Sparkslinger High today. She once asked me, what was it? Remember? It was... Oh my god. You guys.
See, because this would have made it super obvious.
Huh?
Hmm?
Wait, it would have made what super obvious?
No, what do you mean?
Sakura's side to the very end. That's right. She asked me under the starry sky if I'll be on Sakura's side until the very end. The words I couldn't say to her back then. I can tell her now with confidence.
あんたがさくらを大切にしているのはわかる。
Ryder. I understand how much you care for Sakura.
今だって俺を行かせたらさくらが苦しむから止めようとしてるんだろ
You're stopping me now because Sakura will suffer if you let me go, right?
ええ。それが分かっていてさくらを殺しに行くのですか？シロ。
Yes. Are you still going to kill Sakura in spite of that?
殺すためじゃない。救うために行くんだ。
I'm not going to kill her. I'm going to save her.
ライダー、俺は最後までさくらを守る。どんなことになろうと、さくらを選ぶ。
Ryder. I'm going to protect Sakura until the very end. I'm going to choose Sakura no matter what.
そのために、あんたの力を貸してくれ。俺と遠坂だけじゃ、
Oh,
さくら
the
を助けられない。
counter dissociate because it's
さ
Tiger
くらを本当
Dojo.
に大切に思ってくれるなら、今だけでも手を貸してくれ。
So, please lend me your power. Tosaka and I can't do this alone. If you care for Sakura, please help us.
それは
Is that
いつぞやの質問の回答ということですか？
your answer to my question from the other day? I nod.
いいでしょう。
Very well.
ですが、私は勝算のない戦いには赴きません。あなたは私に何を期待するのですか？シロ。
But I will not fight unless there is a chance to win. What do you expect of me, Shiro? What I expect from Ryder? There's only one thing. Ryder's the only one out of all the servants that can oppose Saber's noble phantasm. Sakura's strongest card.
その前に質問がある。あんたの宝具は今でも使えるのか？
I have some questions before that. Can you still use your noble phantasm?
使えます。さくらは未だ私に魔力を供給していますから。
Yes, Sakura still supplies me with magical energy.
じゃあ次。サーバントは実体化していても、カテゴリー的には霊体なんだろう。となると、通常の武器ではサーバントを傷つけられないのか？
Right. Next question. Are servants still spirits, even if they take physical form? So you can't hurt them with normal weapons?
Is that black keys?
そうですね。通常のサーバントなら無効化できますが、さくらに囚われたサーバントは別です。
He's got a plan. Let's see. A normal servant will be able to nullify them, but those consumed by Sakura are another matter.
セイバーは肉を与えられ、霊体に戻れない生命です。
Having received bodies from Sakura, they cannot return to spiritual form.
強力な魔術品ならば、彼らがまとった黒い影を突破できるでしょう。
Strong magical weapons should be able to penetrate through their
そう
shadows.
か。なら決まりだ。賞賛はあるし、役割もはっきりしている。
I see. Then it's decided. There's a chance of victory, and the roles are clear.
ライダー、あんたには1対1でセイバーを倒してもらう。具体的に言うとだな。
Ryder, I want you to beat Saber one-on-one. To be specific,
I whisper in her ear. I know nobody's listening, but I'm just making sure.
なるほど。確かにその方法なら突破できる。
I see. I can definitely penetrate her guard with that.
何しろ純粋な力勝負です。紛れが起こる心配もない。
Come on, Shiro. I don't get to know. That's not fair. It's a pure contest of power. Nothing is left to chance.
まあ、問題があるとしたら、それは。
right? Well, if there is a problem,
あなたの技量と、あなたの技量を私がどこまで信頼できるか、ですね。
It is my skill and my trust in you. I know.
your skill and my trust.
Ryder puts a finger to her mouth, thinking.
承知しました。あなたを信頼し、
Shiro is
一
very
時の主
skilled.
と認めましょう。
Fair enough. I shall trust you and accept you as my temporary master. And agrees with a smile that takes me by surprise. She smiles again. The clock strikes midnight. It's 12 o'clock, the promised time. I wrap the Azoth sword with cloth and tuck it under my arm. This is my only weapon. The only other thing I'm taking is the pendant.
シロ、リンが呼んでるわ。外で待ってるから、
Oh,
準備が
it's
でき次第
different?
しなさいって。
Is it the same or is it different?
If the scene is the exact same, it would skip over it.
I think I might have said that, yeah, that we get Ryder at some point. And we kind of do.
Well, theory grading is for next week.
Oh my god, it is. It is.
Or is it?
It depends on if there's other ends.
Because the dojos.
Shiro, Rin's calling for you. She's waiting outside, so she wants to meet up there as soon as you're ready. Elia's going to stay here. It's partly because Zokin's after her, but I'm also having her stay here because she's my hope.
そうか。父さんが先に外で待っているのか。
I see. So she's out there, huh?
ええ、早く来いって顔してたから急がないとまた小言よ。
Yeah, it looks like she wanted you to come quickly, so she'll probably scold you again if you don't hurry. I nod and get up. There's no pain in my left arm now. It's just that my human functionality is eroding. Shiro. I can't tell what I'm doing if I stand
そ
still.
れじゃあ行ってくる。エリアも気をつけてな。
Then I'm going. Be careful, Elia.
行ってらっしゃいシロ。夜が明ける頃にさくらとリンと3人で帰ってきてね。
See you, Shiro. Please come home with Sakura and Rin before the day breaks. I wave goodbye to her and leave. The house is dead quiet. 10 years. Many things happened here, and I have a lot of memories. This is how you can tell this is new. This is the true ending.
You're on the real path now.
Alright. And this time Shiro won't die. It's just happened recently. A mourning scene that was part of my life for a year and a half. Shed is dead quiet. It's my small workshop that I frequented like my room. Here I trained hard every night, hoping to be like Kiritsugu. She is. She'd wake me up from time to time when I slept in. This just feels worlds away right now, doesn't it?
You're saying goodbye to the house
I'm
for the last time.
saying goodbye
in the
to
game.
Fate Stingray. Oh wow, this is really hitting me. It feels like it happened long ago. But I even remember how the air smelled. God. The room is dead quiet. A room that was only used for the past couple days. I don't have many memories here. Only Sakura comes to mind.
Man.
I sigh and lean against the wall. I can't remember. I can't remember what happened in this house, or all the things I did. But still. Sakura's face comes to mind just by walking to these places. Sakura's the only thing he can remember. It's what he chose to hold on to.
呆れた。こんなに俺は。
Wow.
She really means a lot to me. My consciousness is fading, and my memory's a mess. The 10 years in this house are ambiguous in my head, but I can still remember. I can clearly remember Sakura, no matter what part of me goes away. That's such a good line. I take a deep breath. What must be done has been determined from the start.
行こう、さくら。
Alright. Let's go, Sakura.
Taking a firm grip on my consciousness, I leave Sakura's room. I just love how they call it Sakura's room, because this is her real home.
Yep.
It's always been. There's nothing left. We once made a promise here. We knew it wouldn't come true, but we encouraged each other. Spring song. I'll do it again now. What was that small hope used for? Interlude? What? What? Keep going? Or end here?
I say let's take a short break and then do this interlude.
Okay. Also, probably count 69.
Nice, I said 2 tears.
Nice. I say in tears.
Alright. We'll come back at the 10-minute mark on the hour.
Alright. 10-minute mark. I'll go
Alright.
collect myself.
Be back.
Alright. See you in Antimatter. See you in the VOD.
Yep. See you in the VOD. Also, welcome back, Antimatter. Later, in reality.
I will leave you with this music. We are back.
We are. But the question is, are we back before we said we'd be back?
Oh, I think we are? I don't know.
If you can hear us now, yeah, we're back before. We're 20 seconds early.
Ha! We're early.
No, that means we gotta wait.
Look at that CG, though.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we can start reading. Hey everybody, we're back!
Yeah! We're back for real now. It's an altar enshrining the stars. The fire blazes up, as if to connect the heaven and the earth. The flickering fire illuminates the dark cave and singes the surrounding dome. But this can't be a proper enshrinement. It's said to connect to the sky, but the heavens are still underground. And the shining light isn't red, but black. The air is impure, and the wind stagnant, and the drops of water on the walls are colored like a poisoned. The underground kingdom that is said to be the dragon's lair actually looks like the dragon's stomach. No
It does
human
have
would
odd
come
flowing
here.
around,
It does.
which is supposed to be inside of a living being.
I did say that earlier. In fact, I should write that down. The cave is alive.
Oh, so this is Alien Stomach World.
The only ones to come and honor this alien world are serpents fleeing from the light. Hold on. I will be right back.
I see. Scared away by that voice acting. And I am unmuted. Hey chat, what's up? Did anybody actually think we'd get to Sparksliner High? That was pretty incredible. Oh, hey, you're back.
Stream. Now I'm back on stream. Okay.
Alright, and that's my line.
God damn it!
Oh, sorry, that's your line.
A white skull coughs in this alien world. Oh my god, you got me! You fucking got me! I was gonna be so mad.
Oh,
I was like,
if you're like, oh god, if Zokin's alive, I have to drink a fucking shot of black velvet or something.
You're just like, Metal Gear. If he is alive, I swear. A white skull coughs in this alien world. One tinted by dark red light is the one who lost his master, the servant assassin. I just realized this is True Assassin. Like, True Assassin is such a fitting name.
Yup.
This is the end. I cannot maintain my body without a supply of magical energy. The white skull creeps across the wall. A girl stands before him. Swathed in a black curse, she blankly stares at the oncoming figure. I finally made it.
恩義は健在か。
Magus, I cannot see you. But are you alive? He stops 5 meters in front of the girl. Sticking to the wall like a spider, Assassin peeks into empty space.
God, who did he call Magus? Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Yes. Glad you could make it back, Assassin.
God! I have no words. But the priest killed him! He used priest magic! Old fuck that guy!
Old that fucker.
No, this is not something to be celebrating! Come on! No! I guess he was just a fake priest.
Makes sense for a fake priest to fake kill, yeah.
Oh, that was the blood trail! Oh no, that means he found a new body. Was it Kire's? Oh, rested priest. And the call reaches him. The voice of the old Magus echoes throughout the empty chamber. The old man who was killed by Kotomine Kire still lives in this underground kingdom. It's natural. The one killed in the forest was just a collection of worms. The main body of the old Magus, the host that contains his soul, is sleeping in the safest place on Earth. Even the priest's holy words cannot kill him unless the main body is destroyed.
手足とも潰されたのは答えたわ。今のわしではお主に起こる魔力を作り出せん。かといって地上で新しい肉を調達す
So
る
this is the Zoken you have to kill.
But having my limbs destroyed got me. I cannot make magical energy to send to you. And it is too much of a bother to go find a new body above ground.
I know, right? Why can't he just go fucking die?
負担をかけるな頃合いか。さくら、アサシンと契約を結べ。
Fuck you,
ま
Silken.
さかを失った今、新しい護衛が必要じゃろ。
This will burden her. But it is about time.
Like you would care.
Sakura, make a contract with Assassin. You need a new bodyguard now that Berserker is defeated.
The voice echoes. The girl clad in the black curse, Mato Sakura, doesn't answer. Ignoring the one who has absolute control over her, she looks off blankly into
何を
space.
しておるさくら。わしの言葉が聞けぬというのか。
I hope she kills him.
What are you
Read them
doing,
out loud.
Sakura? Are you disobeying me?
The irritated voice also contains danger. The old man is irritated. He's angry that she lost Elias Veil and Berserker.
さくら、もう一度言うぞ。わしの言葉が聞けぬというのか。
Kill him.
Sakura, I will ask you one more time. Are you going to defy me?
Old scorn. The girl has never disobeyed this voice. It's not fear, but submission to his absolute controlling power. The girl does fear the old man. Moreover, the girl cannot disobey him, because her heart is...
待たれよ魔術師殿。この女、もはや精神が壊れてしまっているのではないか。あれほどの念を受け入れているのだ。脆弱な小娘に耐えきれるはずもない。
Old Magus. Perhaps her mind has already shattered. She has such great power within her. It's not something a weak girl can withstand. His irritation disappears. A gentle silence. Ugh. The sound of worms crawling fills the hell lit by black flame.
どうやらそのようじゃな。しばらくは持つかと思うたが、幕引きはあっけなかったの。
It seems that way. I thought she would last a while, but the end came rather quickly.
The old Magus sounds disappointed, yet happy. The girl doesn't answer. Her mind has been swallowed by the darkness.
予定通りその娘を。
Then, you will take the girl as planned?
人聞きの悪い。予定通りなどではないぞ。あくまで仕方なくじゃ。マトウサクラの理性は消えてしまった。このままでは
He's about to possess her.
化け物を制御する者がいなくなってしまう。
Fuck off, Zokin.
Do not put it like that. It is not as planned. It cannot be helped. Mato Sakura's mind disappeared, so there's nothing left that can control the monster.
故に非道と知りながらも空洞になった孫娘を食らおうというのではないか。
So, although I know it is brutal, I must take over my empty granddaughter.
Fuck you. A laugh. Coming from the girl's throat. Rising from her throat is the old man's laughter.
では急ぎ行っていただこう。私の体は消えかけている。早急に魔力をもらわねば消えてしまう。
Then please hurry. My body is disappearing. I will disappear unless I'm quickly supplied with magical energy.
では始めるとするか。
Very well. I shall start.
いやはや実に残念だぞ、サクラ。ここまで
Someone has to kill him.
せめて聖杯を手に入れる栄光は譲る
Hide, if you're alive,
仕
please.
方あるまい。
My, this is disappointing, Sakura. You raised it to that degree. I wanted to give you the glory of obtaining the Holy Grail, but it cannot be helped.
恨むのなら己を恨め。儀式が間に合わなかったわ。イリアスフィールを逃したお前の落ち
Fuck
だ。
off, Zokin.
If you must curse someone, curse yourself. The ritual did not succeed in time because you let Iliasville go.
A gritting sound. A worm squirms to swap her head. It isn't visible. There are no worms in the girl's body. It's not on the outside. It's a distorted thought that creeps up from her heart. Worm user Mato Zokin. His main body, the host of his rotting soul, is a false nerve hidden within Mato Sakura's heart.
He was the worm all along.
Soken is the crust worm? Oh my god. Soken is the crust worm.
That Kide couldn't extract because it was buried too deep within.
Oh, he literally is the worst. He was literally the crust worm.
Her body hasn't changed yet, but I am not one to complain. I shall now take your flesh as my own.
No way. Oh my god. Even more so now.
Farewell, Sakura. You've endured more than I expected from an experiment. You have done well to please me.
Fuck off. Well, the mech part of Mephisto Primal is now true.
Yup.
Sound of writhing blood vessels. Mato Zoken's spirit orders his main body to eat the girl's brain. But... Thank God. Thank Kide. There's no need for that, grandfather. I'm fine. The girl puts her hands on her chest and wakes up. Of course she'd be afraid.
Oh. I thought it had consumed you, but you still persist? Sakura, the circumstances have changed and I can no longer maintain assassin. It won't burden you, but form a contract with him.
The old magus gives her an order. But the girl shakes her head in refusal.
What? What do you mean?
I told you already, grandfather. There's no need for that. An ice-cold voice. At that instant, a vast darkness swallows the white skull on the wall.
What?
The surprise comes too late. The assassin's body is compressed in an instant, his mask the only part not crushed. Sakura, go. The mask falls. Under the white skull. The face that should be there is a skull, just like the mask. Oh, I wondered what sort of face you'd had, but you had none to begin with. You didn't hide your face, but you wore a mask to make people think a face lay beneath it. Such a disappointment. Girl, you. Exactly. He has no face or a name.
永遠を求めるなら、おじいさまのようにこれからも生き続けることを望まないと。
You lost your face and name, but you still wanted eternity? But how unfortunate. If you seek eternity, you should have sought to live forever like my grandfather.
いくら聖杯でも、過去に戻ってあなたの名前を取り戻すなんてことはできないんだから。
The Holy Grail can't go back into the past and regain your name.
消えなさい、山の主。あなたは何者でもない一人の暗殺者。ただ一人のハサンになどなれないわ。
I'm starting to think fakers might be a motif of Fate Stay Night. Disappear, old man on the mountain. You're nothing but an assassin. You can't become the one and only Hassan. Even his death cry is swallowed by the shadow. The white-skulled assassin is swallowed by the girl's shadow.
貴様正気か？何をするのだこのバカ者め。
Ugh. Are you insane? What are you doing, fool?
His panic is akin to fury. Is he surprised or is he frightened? He's next. In response to the old man's scream, the girl
だっ
smiles.
てあの人、二度も先輩に手を挙げたでしょ。
He attacked Senpai
だ
twice.
から殺しました。だって、先輩を傷つけていいのは私だけなんだから。
That's why I killed him. I'm the only one allowed to hurt him.
What?
それにおじいさまおじいさまはもう彼に守られなくてもいいんです。なら彼には暇をあげないとかわいそう。
Grandfather, we don't need to be protected by him anymore. So we have to give him leave. And then... Yup. She's gonna do it. She's gonna kill Zoken. She plunges her finger into her heart, as if performing a psychic surgery, and pulls out a worm that was deep within her nerves. Church on the hill. Describe the fear, the terror. She gouged her heart and tore her nerves, smiling all the while.
何をするさくら。
What are you doing, Sakura?
We did it. The worm wiggles. The girl stares with empty eyes at her grandfather, what used to be her grandfather, what seems to have been her grandfather.
なんだ、やってみたら簡単なんですね。私、おじいさまはもっと大きいかと思っていました。
Oh? It was easier than I expected. I thought you would be bigger. No, actually, Mato Zoken's true body wasn't this small. The old Mega switched to his main body when he planted himself in her heart. To inhabit her heart, he had to be smaller than a heart. In retrospect, his strange preference was his downfall.
さくら、よもや。
Sakura, don't tell me.
あの神父さんには感謝しないといけませんね。あの方がおじいさまを消してくださらなかったら、本当に私が食べられていたところだった。
I should thank the priest. I would have been swallowed if he hadn't eliminated you. She sees through his plan. No, this outcome was inevitable. The old Magus didn't even try to hide his intentions, and the girl didn't disobey him. So there was no problem. She was just a piece of flesh that the old Magus would eventually take over. Until she betrayed him.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
違うぞさくら。お前に取り付くというのは最後の手段だ。お前の意識があるのなら、門は全てお前に与える。わしは魔党の血統が栄えればそれでよい。
No. Sakura. Possessing you is my last resort. I shall entrust you with the gate as long as you are still conscious. All I want is for the Monto bloodline to prosper.
She's done with that, Silken.
All I want is for you to win and obtain everything.
Shut up, Silken. The worm squirms around. The girl smiles at the trash in her fingers. All the better then. I don't need your help anymore. I can open the gate by myself. The impossible occurs. The old Magus made only one mistake.
Wait, please, Sakura. This has all been for you. And this is how you repay me?
Goodbye, grandfather. It must have been tiring to crawl about underground for 200 years, right? You can disappear now. The old man has raised her too much. Believing her to be pure, he never noticed the darkness within. The girl's the only one left at the altar. The swaying black fire rejoices at the independence of the girls that embodies it. The girl stares at the blood on her hand. And laughs like an empty puppet.
Are you ready for the finale?
God.
And thus you have now seen the scene.
The stage is
Zokin's
set.
end.
He's dead, and he died in God Week. Zokin is dead. We did it. We killed Zokin. Imagine if I didn't save. I feel like this VOD should be split up.
Maybe? It is
The
only
sparks-
3.5 hours.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm used to going longer.
Yeah, this was going long this time.
Zokin is dead. He's finally dead, for sure this time. Sakura. Oh, this finale's probably gonna be split into 4.
Probably. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a long finale, but we Should probably do it in one.
Sakura. She finally killed him. It was just like Shinji. She made him disappear. It was the same line.
Squish.
Yep.
+2 senpais.
Plus 2 senpais. Yeah, we'll keep an eye
like-
on things.
If we don't reach a certain point by like 6 hours, it's definitely gonna be 2 streams.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Hey,
I'm Addy. 3 more to go until you're...
But yeah. Let's get that
So-
chilling on.
Actually, first, I just wanna... Where is it? Where is Mighty Wind? There's Mighty Wind. Listen to those guitars.
Ah,
This just sounds so different from the rest of the visual novel.
the dark, heavy influence. The light and airy, heroic string instruments on top.
It fits this version of Shiro that succumbed to Archer.
Yup.
Archer. When
Oh, I've
Archer
always
character
seen it
action
as
game.
the dark, heavy guitars, saber, and the light and heroic strings is
Emiya.
Shiro Archer.
It really is a fusion of... It's a fusion of Shiro and Archer that becomes more Archer as the fight goes on. Because there's less of Shiro there.
Yup.
And once the fight was
Until-
over, there's nothing left.
All that was left was Archer's techniques.
Yeah, that's...
Yup.
That was the other thing with Wind. Like, I had a feeling it might involve Saber because of the wind. That's always been her thing. Ever since she unleashed an
Indeed.
invisible air. Oh, picture.
Picture?
This is like the hypest fight music I've ever seen.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, don't make me cry again. We just hit 69.
But yeah.
This is so good. I love Fate Stay Night. Sparks Liner
It's
High.
just the best.
Oh, should we chill to
Let's
this?
just... Yeah, let's just chill to this.
Yeah,
Was my
alright.
suggestion.
So, first of all, thank you guys so much for watching and going on this amazing journey with us. We're almost at
Yup.
the end.
Whether you're here live, in the VODs, checking this out on YouTube. Seriously. You all make this worth it.
I can't comprehend that we're almost done and we've been through so much. We're almost done with Fate Stay Night. At least the main content, anyway.
Yup.
Wow. I will never not cry at that.
Yep. Ha
Has it been 8 months?
But about that.
But
Wait,
yeah.
it's the 14th. Fuck. It's the 14th.
Ah.
So 1, 2, 3,
Oh, yeah.
4,
We're
5,
definitely
6,
leaving the
7, 8,
tag
9,
pictures.
10 months.
Jeez, it's been 10 months. It's almost been a year.
Yup.
We're about to finish Fate Stay Night in under a year.
Oh god. Okay, when was... Okay, I can find out when we did the second stream by looking at when Wise joined the Discord. Or wait, was that the second stream or was that...
Was the Discord later?
I have no idea.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
moving on
yeah.
to the anime after Heaven's Feel. And then...
And we'll
all of the
save
rest.
the Tiger Dojos for the 24-hour stream, or
Yeah, probably the 24-hour stream.
we'll just try and save that.
Yeah. It'll be nostalgic coming back to Fate Stay Night.
Yeah.
I'll probably
But
cry.
yeah.
A lot. It'll be good.
Hey, when do we do this?
Well, these Fate streams... Oh, it's gonna be so weird not saying, like, Fate Stay Night visual novel anymore after this.
Yeah.
So, usually they've been Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, but there will only be one Fate stream next week, probably, which will be the finale. And that is set to take place on Wednesday. And it'll be at 7, and we don't know how late we'll go.
Yep.
The projection is 10 hours, and if we don't finish, we'll carry over into Thursday at 7 as well. Oh, I can't believe it. We're actually gonna finish Fate. I know I'm like repeating that over and over, but it's just because I can't get it through my head. This has been my main thing for like 10 months. Fate is
Oh.
so good.
Yeah, it's probably going to be 2 finale streams.
That's fine. In any case, they're all in... Oh, which Fate anime are you watching first?
Probably Dean Stay Night. And then UBW.
Wait, no,
No.
Zero.
Yeah,
After
sorry.
Dean.
Dean Stay Night. Then Zero. Then UBW. Then Heaven's Feel movies.
Yep. Oh, the Heaven's Field movies. Oh god. Wait, no, Sparks Liner High probably wasn't animated. It fucking deserves it. It's because it's so separated, Dean.
Oh, we're definitely going to play Fate Unlimited Codes. Like, that's
That's gonna be why Parsec is useful.
Oh, okay. Well, like, the thing is that it's another extraordinarily long project.
Autoraxia.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I hear it's shorter than Fate, but not much. The fuck is a living net play?
Net play is play on the net, and living means that it's not dead.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Fighting games. So we don't need
Yep.
Parsec.
Alright.
Night.
Night.
But yeah, Devil May Cry streams, speaking of games that use
Oh,
Parsec
but did you
and
already say
stuff.
the times and the days? You did.
Yeah.
Right. I zoned out. I blanked out.
You're good. It's easy to zone out and listen to this song. But yeah. Devil May Cry 4, I think, right? 4's next?
4 next week.
Yeah. 12 noon Eastern time. Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to see what adventures Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man has in store for him next. Oh, they better make an OVA for Sparks Liner High.
I mean, they made an OVA for Sunny Days. They'd better fucking make Sparks Liner High.
Oh yeah. The Unlimited Blade works. To end.
But yes. Did you already see the times? I zoned out again.
I did.
All right, then that just
Time for you
means
to show.
me. Hey, what's up? I'm Twitch. Oh, you already linked this? Okay. I'm not paying attention tonight. My name is twitch.tv/Metacule, and there are streams on me. Mondays and Fridays, you can find me multi-streaming alongside twitch.tv/gay_middles and twitch.tv/YoBezic, playing through Dark Souls 3. We're also basically at the end of that. And I've reached beyond already the point where I know what's going on, so things are surprises for me.
We're ending a lot of things lately, aren't we?
Yup. And yeah, come check that out on any of our streams. And if you want to see from mine, you have to follow and turn on notifications or join the Discord, where we will always post whenever we go live with anything. Either of us. Because my channel is like 12 kinds invisible and you won't know otherwise.
Censored by
But
Twitch.
that's not all I do. And that's not all we do.
Yeah.
Saturday nights at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, my game, A Simple Task, on twitch.tv/DiceInception is canceled this week. It's just going to be a one-shot. The third, more or less standalone?
Yep.
Episode of Echoes of the Past, a high-level D&D one-shot.
Level 20. And I
Level
will be
20
DMing
with
that.
2 boons.
It's gonna be fun.
Yup.
Thank you for all these months. It's been great. Thank you all for tuning in. It's been such an honor to do this. Like,
The highest build-up to the biggest payoff.
honestly, a year ago, probably like a little over a year ago, I could have never imagined myself streaming. It was one of those things that I could just never do. And yet, here we are.
Huh. Oh god, when was...
Huh?
I'm just gonna check real quick. Sorted.
Are you checking the first stream?
Yep, I'm checking the first stream that you did was March 21st. So yeah,
It still hasn't been a year.
not quite been a year.
It still
yeah.
feels like several years and a month all at the same time. It's crazy.
But yeah, that's all the shilling. You got a
All
raid?
right. Let's raid Jesse.
Let's raid Jesse. And keep in mind that just because things are ending doesn't mean you gotta feel lonely. Just keep in mind that I love each and every one of you. Romantically.
Did you
Sign
really
out!
just say that? Did you really just say
Oh,
that
that's-
to a fucking mighty wind?
Those are gonna stop. Holy shit.
Oh, also, since we're still not live, YouTube's people, we love you too.
Yes!
Yeah.